After publishing a 9-book new adult series, a Phillies writers turned to romance. She describes the book as a roller coaster of emotions. JB Vample of Philadelphia joins our author spotlight today. She's showcasing Right as Rain, her first dabble into the romance genre. So again, this is novel number 10 for you, but this is different. Why the change?
Honestly, when it comes to genre, I didn't know I was going to write a romance novel. I am the type of writer who, depending on what storyline hits me next, that's what I'm going to write. So that's basically how it was. I didn't plan on writing a romance novel. It just kind of hit me, and then I just started writing it. And that's usually how my stories come. So I like to consider myself a multi-genre author, because again, whatever story hits, that's what I'm going to write.
That's good, because I often ask writers, where did the idea or where did the inspiration come from? And you say it really just hit you.
It really did. It really did. And so I was in the process of redrafting the final book of my series in 2020. And when I say this idea just hit me out of nowhere, I mean, it hit me out of nowhere. And it consumed me so much that I had to stop what I was doing with the other book and write this one. It was really crazy how intense that idea came to me.
Well, then let's get into it. What is the storyline?
So Right as Rain follows a woman named Rain Price. She's a woman in her early 30s. And on the outside, Rain seems to have her life together. She has a great career. She's in the process of buying a home. And she spends her free time with her family and friends. Now, the issue with Rain is that Rain suppresses her feelings and emotions, and she journals them as a way of coping with them. So no matter what's going on in her life, no matter what anybody asks, she always says, I'm okay, I'm fine, but she journals everything, and just goes about her day. Now, when she's hit with the betrayal in her life, she's forced to not only face all of her emotions head on, she's also forced to reevaluate a lot of the relationships in her personal life, including one between herself and her best friend's older brother, Chase Williams, who is a man that a long time ago, Rain convinced herself she couldn't have. So it's the, friends and lovers story wrapped in there.
Yeah, there's a lot going on, I think, in this story. And yes, those emotions, you really describe it as a roller coaster of emotions.
Yes. Now, this book will take you from, angry to sad. It's some lighthearted moments, and some steamy moments in there. So it really is a roller coaster of emotions and a really well-rounded book. And I like to say that I kind of merge genres, the romance genre with the women's contemporary genre. Because it not only is telling the story of this friends and lovers romance, but it also touches on several different subjects, including, personal growth, the importance of a strong family dynamic, friendship, and also dealing with toxic relationships and friendships as well. So it is, like I said, a really well-rounded story that leaves you with a satisfying ending.
It sounds terrific. I just finally want to ask, what was your journey to becoming a published author? You didn't set out to be an author per se.
No, not per se. Now, I've been writing since I was a child, and it was just something that I always loved doing. It was a hobby of mine, and I've always had an overactive imagination, so it was always easy for me to create these characters and different stories throughout my life, and it was just something I always just did. It was like a part of who I was. And when I was in 2015, I came to a point in my life where I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do career-wise, because I wasn't happy in my 9-to-5 job. And the one thing that kept coming back to me was writing. It was always something that I love to do. I already had several books of my series written. So I decided that I'm going to take this time and pursue my passion, which is writing. And that's what I've done. And in the past 6.5 years, I've published 10 books on my own, self-published.
Well, that leap of faith is turning out very well for you. And we really appreciate you sharing this with us. Thanks for joining us on Good Day PA.
Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
We'll be right back with more Good Day PA.